Press 9 to watch TV. I'm pressing 7.
Well, in the meantime...
This Truman Show game, bro. He keeps on fessing me up. Bro, Stanley, say something, man. That's it. That can't be it. What's going on, YouTube? We back with another video / stream. The streets is talking to me right now. I hear the voices in my head. The streets is with me. We playing Stanley's Terrible. For those watching on YouTube, join the Twitch stream. Stop being lame. Like, click the link and tap in. The chat, streets is talking. First time ever. So let's get started. Never played this game a day in my life. Shout out Jay though. Shout out Jazz for this game because she put me on. I would have never have touched this game ever. I'll click the skip.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
This low-key looked like it could be scary.
Room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, of every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly.
Yeah, I just peeped that. Why he type with one finger? This nigga's odd. He's a bit strange.
And then one day,
nah, that's weird.
Peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
my nose keep on itching, bro.
order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so I got out of my desk and stepped outside of my office. Wait, before I step up my office, can we like touch anything? Okay, we can't. Oh wait, I can. Oh, okay, I'm gonna just leave. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Why's my door closed?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna look around first. I open this door? No, I can't. Okay. So you hate black people. Understood.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How you know that? Narrator over here, the ops.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yo, what's good with Guy, bro? Now I'm gonna touch some more things. I'm touching everything, bro. All right, we finna get out now. He getting a little tight at me. My bad. Bro, who dropped all this on the ground, bro? What's going on? Oh, so let's go straight? Okay. I'm saying, gang, why you talking to me like reckless? Like, you don't know I got a Glock with a switch on me? Stanley, keep that 9 on him. That earn. Earn.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He said Stanley came into the room and went on the door on his left. Nigga think I follow instructions.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, I kind of see what kind of game this is now. Fake, like low-key. I can't open none of these doors, bro. Okay.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ain't nothing in here for me to do, bro. I'm not going cap. If this is not a horror game, it would be.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. really worth it.
Bro, he keeps on fessing me up. Bro, Stanley, say something, man.
Back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I want to though? Low key, I'm gonna listen to you this one time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nigga thought shit was sweet. Narrator need to leave me alone.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay, I can't go anywhere else except for left. Why that one sound different? Okay. I thought it was bugging. That one sounded a little different for a second. I'm about to say.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No.
Stop!
To the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, take your time, Unc.
Let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Whose white van is this, bro? You don't... Stanley, I know you are of the Caucasian variety, but you're black, okay? You're black today. You... No, bro, what is this? Whose van is this, bro? What?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the
I see my thingy, 427. Ain't, no way. Bro really sent me back to the beginning of the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Low-key, I want to go back that way. Let me see if I can go back that way.
Simply missed a memo.
Okay, go straight again. Straight, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm keeping going straight.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'm gonna go this way again. Whoa. There's mad doors open now. I'm gonna go this way. Bro, this game is so odd. It's on some backrooms timing, bro. I'm gonna get chased.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Shut up,
promise
nigga.
you there definitely was a story here before.
Oh.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Bro, I just wanted a circle.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? Yo, whoever made this game, they clever. I'm not gonna front.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Cause this is an odd game.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Game tweaking.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Bro, you know what this reminds me of? The narrator sounds like the guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's why I get that, like, creepy, eerie vibe,
No,
bro.
wait. Never mind. not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What? Bro, what's why does it look a little different now? Why look I got a tint on? I'm bugging, or does the game look different?
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Okay.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Yo, he's been talking to me crazy all game.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Here we go, y'all. Once again. Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. I'm not following this line whatsoever. You can't tell a black man to do whatever you say, bro. It's not how it works in life. Okay.
No, no, I'm done. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Yo, you gotta stop. I'm gonna find you. You can't be talking to me like this, bro. I'm sorry. Playing solitaire.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
What is he saying? I don't, bro. What is he speaking to me right now, bro? He's speaking of these big words. What does he even mean?
Of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
He's just using big words.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
What?
Not sure where I was going.
Bro, what is going on, bro?
What
is this writing?
To lighten the mood.
What is this game, bro?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Yeah, I'm cheating. Yeah, I'm cheating. Yeah.
We're back at the office?
Yeah, this game is making me mad. What is going on, nigga?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
This line over here breaking the matrix, bro. Again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Nigga, I'm going in circles.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What? What? Wait, what? Bro, I'm bugging? Bro, I must be tweaking. It gotta be the perks. No way.
Oh no, not you again.
Bro, what did they do in here? They done broke the glass.
The line from having
Got
any
the
role in our
insulation show.
awesome
Bro,
new story.
what
No
happened?
lines or monitor rooms. Just
Why is it so bright? Who made this? I have so many questions. Why is it going up? What happened?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
What is this? What is his thought process?
Means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
After a long time, Stanley dies? What?
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Yo, shout out to whoever made this game, bro. Their brains work in a different way than mine, because I could never have thought this.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Why is he asking questions? I don't know either.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Nika,
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
this Truman Show game, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump while cargo. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley.
Now you know I don't get
Your
no girls,
chance
nigga.
to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been
This
waiting.
looks like hell. Nope. There's no lights on in that room. You're bugging. Damn. Oh, man. Okay, go.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, babe. Ooh.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Commit their life to you.
All right,
here,
nigga.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see.
Not too much.
Come inside. Let me show you what's.
Why can the doll move? I don't want to go that way yet.
Sorry.
Oh. 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 He's the devil. No, bro. This nigga's a demon.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press K. No, I don't want to press K. I'm not pressing that. You can't make me do that.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I'm pressing Q. Okay, it's not working. I'm gonna press O. All right, it's not letting me do nothing else. I have to press H.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions.
She's kind of bad. My bad. Wrong time.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 9 to watch TV. I'm pressing 7. My bad.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk.
Bro, starting beyond belief.
All of his
nigga, at this point, it's
boss,
a survival thing.
Everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
What?
The thought excited him terribly.
Press R to spend time with the boys. Why do I hear ticking? Okay, I'm gonna press R.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press L to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer.
Where does she...
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press F to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
This nigga been talking for a minute, I'm not gonna lie.
I tried again. Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? What type of nightmare-fueled backrooms?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game giving me a rash.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I'm gonna go to left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. This is insane. Let me see the rest of these. A lot of percent. They did this right gibberish, bro. What game do niggas got me playing? This demon game.
To a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going downstairs. Oh, why is it red? Why is it red?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I'm going in circles.
None of it made any logical sense.
I'm going in circles.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to
That's
make
what I'm
other
saying, bro. What is he
strange
even saying to me,
observations.
bro?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life.
This nigga Stanley off a perk.
I may as well
It's like a
enjoy
perk.
this while I'm still lucid.
Off that perk.
So,
That
he
perk
imagined
is
himself
it.
flying and began to
What
gently
Future say?
float above the ground.
He said Percocet. What the
Then he imagined
What?
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered
This is not a perk.
Stanley's
This is
head.
Molly.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that of
Nah,
course,
ketamine is
this was
crazy.
not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was...
What is he on about?
That this
Like, real
was
talk.
a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
This nigga kinky as hell. Mad kinky.
I wish
What's
it
even
to be
going on
over.
right now?
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
This is what the
Please.
Duolingo birds
It's
sound
all
like.
I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Why is he whimpering at the end of that sentence? This nigga is very concerning. And we back at the
Stanley
same
began
spot.
screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Where's Stanley?
Scott gathered her belongings and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although
He's
she
just like
soon
me.
turned to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
It's
I
so
am
real.
sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
This is not a moment.
And then she turned and ran.
She was staring at bro for at least like 5 minutes, bro. Ain't no way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, I'm going to one on my left. We went downstairs before. I'm going to try to go upstairs all the way this time.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Feeling
Go
a
upstairs to your
wave of
bosses, blah, blah,
disbelief,
blah.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
What the
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What? Nigga, what? Who made this game?
Stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So, nigga said that like I'm a...
was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
They're not killing me, bro. They can't kill me.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and
Yep, I
willingly
am.
confront his death.
Yeah, I am. And what? Oh, he actually died. Damn. Nigga, what the? Nigga, where am I?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What the heck?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Guess I'm dead.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back
Again?
in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Oh, this is the
Do you see
cubicle.
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Nigga, wait. Credits? Ain't no way the game is done.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
My bad, gang. It won't happen again, I promise.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Ew. What happened to the game? Did the game, like, is the game done? There's no way the game is done. This is not the game, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna hit escape. See, look, the game is playing. Okay, I'm gonna hit quit to menu. That's it? That can't be it. That really is it. Wow. Man, come on now, man.
Got the Krabby Patty formula, man. Come f with me.